You're trying to move on, but your brain keeps replaying the same moment. You go to sleep with it, wake up with it, carry it everywhere. Meanwhile, the person who hurt you seems completely fine, like nothing happened. So why is your brain refusing to let go, even when you want to? Here's the part nobody explains. Your brain isn't trying to hurt you. It's actually trying to protect you, but using the wrong pattern. And that pattern is what keeps you stuck in the same emotional loop. But once you see it clearly, you can finally break it. Because when someone hurts you, two things happen at the same time. The first is the pain itself, the words, the betrayal, the feeling. But the second is what your brain does with that pain afterward. And that second part is where most people lose control completely. Why your brain replays the pain. Your brain treats emotional pain like unfinished business that needs solving. It replays the moment, searching for meaning, control, or a different outcome. But something strange happens the more you replay it over time. Instead of solving it, your brain strengthens the emotional memory even more. This creates a loop where thinking about it feels strangely automatic, not because you want to, but because your brain has practiced it repeatedly. It becomes a habit pattern, similar to scrolling or checking your phone. And now your brain is trained to return to that pain by default. The hidden mistake most people make. Most people try to escape the pain by ignoring or suppressing it. They distract themselves, stay busy, pretend everything is completely fine outside. But here's where it gets interesting. The brain doesn't forget ignored emotions. It stores them and waits for the next quiet moment to release everything. That's why small triggers suddenly feel overwhelming and hard to control. It's not just the present moment, it's everything you never processed before. The brain stacks unresolved emotions until they eventually spill over. And then you think something small broke you, but it was never small. Step 1. Feel it to release it. The first shift is simple, but most people avoid it completely. You have to feel the emotion instead of constantly running from it. Sit with it, without distractions, without trying to fix it immediately. Because feeling it fully is what allows your brain to process it. When you face the pain honestly, something begins to change slowly. The intensity starts decreasing, even if it doesn't disappear instantly. Your brain realizes the threat is not happening right now anymore. And that realization weakens the emotional charge behind the memory. Step 2. Change your behavior, not just words. Here's a truth most people don't want to accept about relationships. You cannot convince someone to treat you better through words alone. But there is one hidden shift that changes everything over time. Your behavior teaches people what they are allowed to repeat with you. When nothing changes after they hurt you, your brain learns something dangerous. It learns that this pattern is acceptable and safe to continue again. So instead of explaining more, you need to act differently and calmly. Pull back your energy, your time, your availability, without needing permission. Step 3. Build self-respect through action. Here's a deeper reason their words still hurt more than expected. A part of you fears that what they said might actually be true. And that's where your real work begins, not with them, but within. You rebuild confidence through action, not through empty positive thinking. Each small action builds evidence that changes how you see yourself. Learning, creating, moving forward, all reshape your internal identity over time. Instead of chasing validation, you start generating it from your own behavior. That's the quiet system most people ignore, but it changes everything. Instead of forcing motivation, your brain needs small systems that compound quietly over time. That's the exact philosophy behind quiet growth. Because when your life starts expanding, their impact begins shrinking naturally. And suddenly, what felt heavy starts feeling smaller without forcing it. Step 4. Protect your energy wisely. Not everyone deserves full access to your time, energy, and emotions. But most people give too much too quickly without clear boundaries. so your brain learns to attach deeply before trust is actually earned. And that's why repeated hurt starts feeling like a confusing pattern. Step 5. Forgiveness is taking back control. Forgiveness is not about them. It's about reclaiming control of your mind. Right now, the memory still controls your emotions, reactions, and decisions daily. But when you choose to release it, that control slowly returns to you. You're not forgetting, you're simply choosing to stop reliving it constantly. Your brain is not broken, it's just repeating what it learned before. The pain stayed because it was never processed or redirected properly. Now you understand the pattern, and that changes how you respond next. Take one small step today and watch the loop begin to break.